Good morning, team. Sorry, I'm a bit late this morning. 5 minutes late. Sorry, my most humble apologies for that one. I'm busy on the phone, Rowan. Alright, so let's have a look at what's happening here quickly. Am I recording? Am I streaming? Yes, everything is on track. Beautiful. Okay. Tomorrow I'll be on time. Just a few things happening at the moment. Let's see what's going on in the markets though. Okay, we're currently on the 4-hour. I've added the bot, well, the indicator, to show the premium and discount zones. And there's the EQ there. So it gives us all three if you want to see. And if you want to see what that is. Give me a second here, just want to message Rowan. Okay, cool. Alright, so what we can currently see is that the dollar is currently sitting above. It looks like a neat little candle here. Look at this. Okay, so the indicator has spat out this dude over here, this single candle. What I would actually like to do is market this whole range here. How big is it? It is 286 pips. It's a big one here. Okay, so let's use this. We'll use the wick of this 4-hour candle, right? So you can refine it. You don't always have to use the order blocks that the bot spits out. If it spits out something very small, like a 4-hour, 60 pip candle, whatever, you can use a bigger one. Sometimes it spits out something very small and sometimes it won't be met, but it doesn't really happen too often. So let's see, it's still cruising above this zone. This is a long time ago and we have not penetrated yet. So let's wait and see. Once this 4-hour wick demand gets met, we can maybe expect a pullback on the dollar. So if we're expecting more negative momentum on the dollar, we should expect positive momentum, bullish momentum on the euro. Okay, so we are currently in a premium zone here. There are no order blocks that have spat out from the left. You can see a clear demand chain has formed here. Demand, demand, demand. So what most likely will happen, price will come back and take out this weak high. So what we'll be waiting for is a reaction from this demand over here. Yeah, so we're going to set our alerts. Boom, boom. No, not block it. Alert. Alert created. Okay, we're looking for longs from that order block. When it comes to GBP USD, let's go back to the EU. Where is our premium and discount on a 4-hour? Let's go on the 1-hour quick and see what structure is given to us. Okay, so no pullback or anything, just one big foul sweep. Okay, we're going to use the 1-hour here because this gives us the proper EQ we probably want to use, and I'm pretty confident trading from this 4-hour order block here. Let's go for that one. We'll target the highs. Okay, that's spat out a demand level here, which we had marked up from last week. We will be waiting for longs from this demand down here to take out this weak high up here. Hey my boy, want some breakfast? Okay, GBP JPY, yo, lots of momentum over here. Okay, let's see. There's no news today, right? So there's no real imbalance left in the market except for here. This is a bit of bullish imbalance, which is a fair value gap. I would expect price to come and clear up some of this imbalance up here. So I think price would come into this zone here. So what I would like to see is when GJ breaks a high. And you delete a few things here, because I've been quite active on GJ lately, so I've got a lot of alerts set. I'll leave these alerts down here, and my next alert will go on this high, because it isn't a supply. I'd like to see if it gives entry model once it breaks this high. I want it to liquidate this high first, and we can then look for a pullback from this demand, or from this supply, and I would look for my long all the way down here. Let's go on the 1 hour. Yeah, that's exactly, so the indicator spat out this, and we're going to use exactly that, right? It's a small little zone that it spat out, but that's exactly what we're going to be using. It's going to be following the demand chain, right? Because we have taken out this high here, liquidated it. Now we've got this high to take out here. Up, down, higher, high. So that's what we should be seeing, right? If you want to trade the pullback, you're going to wait for a 1 hour change of character. So you see this gray zone out here, that is our supply that we could be changing, that we could be looking at. So once this high goes, I want to know, so I set my alert on and see if it creates entry model in this supply spat out here. Looks like a good one, I won't lie to you. It came out and it broke structure down here. It's taken liquidity, it might take liquidity again. Be mindful, don't put all your eggs in this basket, because we do have imbalance here. Price may want to collect that, but it is above swing structure, so it's a bit of a tough one, but we're going to play shorts from this supply here. Let's put this shorts from here, and then from here we're going to look for longs to break structure. Okay, gold. Alright, we have got premium, we've got our EQ, and we've got our discount. That's in the 4 hour. Let's look at the 1 hour. It gives out, for me, because I know how to look at the data, I look at the 1 hour, and I see what it spits out on the 1 hour, and I like using that because it seems to respect 1 hour structure quite well with the indicator. We have got this demand way down here. We're going to wait for price to retrace way down into this demand, and from this demand we're still looking for longs, as we said on Friday. If you want to trade a short, we've just got a 1 hour. It's a change of character, it's not a boss. It's low, broke this high, change of character. So we got the high put in, broke the low, and now shorts from this wick here on the 1 hour. If you want to find more short positions to trade into that demand, what we're going to do is wait for this structure down here to break. Once the structure down here breaks, we can fully expect price to do something like this. And that bad boy in a red. And then from here, you can expect longs to take out this weak high. Yes? Nice. What are we looking at now? We're looking at the Euro GBP. Okay, so what do you see? We are currently on the 1 hour. This supply that we marked up last week did not cause a break of structure, so I'm fully expecting this supply to fail and for price to retrace back into the 1 hour EQ. Might fill up this imbalance. It hasn't spat out an order block here, but I would add one in. This one looks quite good. Okay, the reason the indicator didn't add it in is because it works with very strict rules, right? So there's a no two bullish candles here to make structure. So that's why the indicator did not spit this out, because it works very, very, very strictly on rules. So for now, we'll mark out this candle Because as you can see, this is a little pullback on lower time frames. It came down, made a low, pulled back into something up here, and it came down, broke structure. So price is making its way back to most likely this area here. That's what I personally think. But if this fails, we're definitely going to be looking at this one here. Of course, if you take the indicator off, that's what we're looking at. Yeah? Alright. You're ready to move on. Beautiful. Okay, so let's just add a note here that we are expecting this to fail. Hey, right, first time. Let's move on. Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Let's move on to the 4 hour. Move on to the daily. The crypto definitely works better with higher time frames. We won't use the indicators because we just want to see what it's actually doing. Definitely do. It's taken out this liquidity sitting here. See this liquidity sitting to the left? Hey Baba. This liquidity sitting out to the left. It's taken all of that out. So I'd expect some sort of pullback. Depending on what happens with the dollar, this is a crucial moment right here for Bitcoin. It might retrace, break structure up here. If it breaks this down here, then I think it's going down. But all of this momentum we've seen on Bitcoin is just the dollar absolutely eating it. And also, a lot of news. Rowan's the news guy, he can tell us all about the news. Do I even have my thing on? Yeah, I got my sound on. Okay, so Bitcoin, that's what we could expect. From here, we could expect possibly longs. If that zone fails, we could expect shorts from that break. I don't trade crypto, so I'm not looking at this to trade. I just want to look for good investments. ETH as well. ETH has just come and broke the structure quite beautifully. So if we can find a pullback on ETH, I'd be happy to buy like in this zone, roughly like here. Let's see, only time will tell. Only time will tell. But let's see what happens with it through the rest of the week. If we get bearish momentum, or if we get more bullish momentum, or if we just get a sideways market, that'll determine what happens. Let's see what gets created. We might get inducement above order blocks here, or whatever the case may be. But let's wait and see what happens with crypto. Don't do anything yet. Luna. I think it's a good buy anyway, always. Anything under 0002 on Luna, I would look at like putting $100 in or something. I'm not a financial advisor, just telling you what I'd like to do. Ripple. The structure here is still intact. If this structure doesn't break, we can fully expect the slow to go, because that is the last structure that broke this low here. So that is a swing structure. If this does not break to the upside, swing structure to the downside will get taken. So a crucial moment for Ripple. Let's see what happens with that high. Dogecoin, just want to see what it's doing. Literally, that's it. Make a lick with me. USD ZAR. Okay, we are expecting the dollar to eat it just a little bit more. There's like a demand we can expect a pullback from, but we're paying more. Like I don't know. South Africa, we're doing something wrong here. Definitely, because the dollar's weakening and we're paying more for the dollar. Like I don't get it. Look at this. The dollar's just been eating it, and we're starting to pay more and more and more for the dollar. I don't get it. Look at this. Compare this 4-hour leg to the dollar. Like we should be paying less. So, market structure and rules do not always apply depending on what currency you're looking at. If you're looking at a minor, maybe a lot of internal factors could influence price, like USDs are. The dollar is weakening, we should be paying less for the dollar, but we're paying more. Why? Because of internal factors within South Africa that are weakening the currency more than the base currency, which is the dollar. So be mindful of that, please. This looks juicy. Have a look at this. Okay, so we've broken multiple forms of structure here on USD CAD. This is the swing high that was put in that broke this low down here. We've come down, retraced into this demand. We could potentially see longs from here to break the structure again. But let's see what happens with the dollar, because we are expecting the dollar to pop into something below. So it's very possible that we might just get a liquidation of this low and react to something down in here instead. What am I doing? Okay, here we go. So let's see, put the indicator on. Exactly. Perfecto. So that's what we're going to be waiting for, yeah? Longs. Let me make this green so you're not confused. Cool. We dig. Let's see if there's an entry that's been given. Okay, so once you go on the 3 minute, we take the indicator off, because we know that we are in our demand. Multiple liquidations, market opened here, broke down here quite aggressively, left behind, oof, jeez, left behind this range, complete inside bar, that is about 4 pips. That would have been a nice breakout trade for the boys there. But that occurred this morning at 3:30. I ain't waking up that early. Okay, so trade was produced here. What can we look for now? Okay, here's a little high that was put in here. You can see on the 15 minute, this is a pullback. I'm currently on the 1 hour. Let's wait for this to go. Once this goes, you can probably look for longs from here. But we need to see if the structure goes. If the structure does not break, we're hitting this order block below. So let's wait and see what happens with this. Set your alert. If this, let's look at this in the 15 minute. You can see that's a clear pullback and that broke structure. So this is a 15 minute swing high. I'm happy to use that. If price breaks this high, we can expect longs. If price does not break this high, we can expect longs from this demand down here. Alright, clear, which is good. Oil, I think oil might go down from here. Got quite an aggressive push. To the downside, which broke this, yeah, oil might go down here. Quite an aggressive push to break the swing structure way down here. Price has now retraced into something way up here, so we could fully expect the market to produce order flow to take up structure all the way down here. Yeah, so let's see what happens. I'd love to see oil come down. Petrol prices are crazy. What else is on our list? UK oil, pretty much the same thing. And then, yeah, USD franc, just looking at this, busy testing it to see if we can add to our list. And that is it for our list, guys. Let's actually keep it on. That is it for the list. I hope you guys had a good one this morning. Rowan, thanks for joining, boy. I know you got your off day today. Thanks you for giving me like 20 minutes of your day, bro. I highly appreciate it. Let me know how things have gone. Guys, you guys need any assistance, that have any questions, please let us know. You know exactly where to find us. We'll be in the premium support section of our Discord. I'll be posting markups all day, and I'll be posting stuff along the lines as price develops along the currency pairs. Alright, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Sending you guys lots of peace and love, and I hope to see all blues from all of you all today. Alright everyone, have a good one. Sending you lots of love.